Well, welcome back to Doggone RV'N. We're still down here in Pilot Knob, enjoying the heat. Right now it's 75. The high today will be 78, and it will stay that way for a while. But this is nice. Pilot Knob, some people I think give it the snub, but it is really nice. It is a much smaller LTVA place, and I like it because if you're going to Aldegonis, I think I said that right, this is a great place to stay while you go down to Mexico and get anything done you needed. It's just a 15-minute drive into downtown Yuma with everything they have, and it's a step up from staying in the desert up in Quartzsite after January's over. But before we left Quartzsite, I decided to get my black and gray tanks cleaned out. First time ever since I bought this rig in 2018. And I never flushed toilet paper down it. But, you know, the sensors are probably the cheapest thing they put in these RVs. So I don't have any faith in them working perfect again after, well, since 2007 when this thing was built. So I did that. Had a company there in Quartzsite, RV Proctologists, I think was the name of them, for $385. And here's some pictures of them doing their dirty work, as I'd say. And I watched them, and I saw crap coming out. That's for sure. And so I know they're clean as best as can be for the age of the vehicle. And I have to get my micro monitor in here replaced because it's wore out. And that might have something to do with the readings I'm getting from the from the tank sensors. But the way that I found to be absolutely sure was to keep track of what you put in it and how often. And if it starts smelling, it's time to dump. And no matter what the meter says. So we did that, and then we came down to Yuma, down to Pilot Knob here, and everybody is pretty much spread all over the place. It's really nice, you know. Stopped off at PetSmart here in Yuma. Got the dogs a new bag of their dog food that ought to last them a couple months again. And then I also went and found out where the Vida people are that are part of AARP, I'm told, that will do seniors' tax forms for free. And I've had an accountant up in Washington do my tax forms, and for what I would have got back if I didn't have to pay them, it would have been a couple thousand, but that's what it almost cost for them to do it. So I'm not doing that no more. Can't afford that. So anyway, I found out where they were, got information about them, hours, times, days they're open, and there's several of them in Tucson, open day and night, it seems. But I like where I'm at here, the LTVA. And I can just go in. It's about a 15-minute drive or less into where they're at here in the outskirts of Yuma. So enough with that. I was sitting here today having my lunch, and the vehicle pulled up and had a couple ladies in it, and they waved and they said, "We're subscribers." And I went, "Well, really?" That's the first time I've ever had anybody find me in a campground or an LTVA and say, "Hi, we're your subscribers." It was like, wow, these things really do happen to people. I say that's the first since I've had this channel since 2018. So they were really nice. We were talking about places down here that we've gone to, and they mentioned that they'd seen me on my recent video, and I told them about the center of the world right across from where the place is here. You can see the church, and I said, man, that's something you got to go see. It's $5 and you could spend an hour easy or more just reading all the granite panels. So we had a nice visit, and to think that people actually out there watching my channel, if they know where I'm at, they'll come seek me out and introduce themselves. They're from Canada too, so that was really neat. I always am fascinated by how far my little videos get out to people. I've had some people reply they're from Australia or England, Germany, more so than the people have told me they're from America. So we got a lot of quiet people in America, I guess. Anyway, well, the breeze has picked up some, but that's sure keeping it a lot more comfortable in this nearly 80-degree heat we're having today and maybe tomorrow or so. Yes, they're having an abnormally warm winter down here. They're wondering when winter's going to come, but by that time it'll be spring, the way things are going down here. The girls are happy. Ember loves the sun, loves the heat, and Spirit here is just happy in the shade and the coolness, and she seems to really enjoy the breeze. And if it gets too hot to her, she'll go underneath the chassis, where apparently it must be much colder. So anyway, on one of our little excursions up here around the Yuma area, we finally found the Dirty South barbecue house that I've heard so much about from other YouTubers when coming down to Yuma from Quartzsite or vice versa. And we finally stopped in there, and we were shocked to find out they were no longer there. They had previously moved out and got themselves a building in Yuma somewhere. So anyway, we decided to try a meal at the place that was still there. That was, I guess it might have been part of them together. Anyway, I was not impressed with what they had. So this time down here, the girls and I looked and looked and finally found where they had moved. And they were on the west side of Yuma. I'm getting tied up in leashes again, jerked around. And we found them and went in, and they really have a nice place all decorated and set up there. And one of the most interesting condiment stands I've ever come across. It's not those ordinary ones where they got the little tube of ketchup and a little tube of relish or whatever else with the little white cups. This had a very unique condiment stand where you had to walk up to the pig on the wall and grab the pig's nipples and milk your condiments out of it. Very, very unique. So we did that. I had the regular pulled pork sandwich, and it was on a toasted bun and a big helping of French fries. The meat itself, I was thinking shredded. I've had shredded pork before that was like long strands just pulled out of the pork, and this was shredded pork, I'd say. But they gave you a mountain of it on the bun, and it tasted really good. The only thing I'd say that they need to improve on is to toast the bottom bun so much more, because once they put all that helping full of shredded pork on the bun, it turns the bottom bun into mush. But they gave you a knife and fork and that, so after I couldn't eat it no more with my hands, I used the fork and ate it all up. It was really good. And Had I more money, I would have probably tried something other than their pulled pork, because they got a big, two-sided menu of all kinds of pork, done this way, done that way, and I'll just have to wait for another day when I come down here with a little more money, or I'll come down here first when I got more money and try their ribs and stuff. But it's a neat place. I really like the way they decorated it, and that condiment stand was just the really best I'd ever seen. So let's see. I finally made up in my mind as to when we'll be heading back home up to the northwest, and when I want to be back at the old shack up north. Hopefully it'll be done raining by that time, and maybe it'll get up to near 70 every day. Well, that's kind of wishful thinking, going home when I'm planning to. But yeah, I tell you, I'm getting sick and tired of eating dust. It's been a really warm winter down here, like I said, and it's like at times you think you're in the Dust Bowl of the Midwest. But it's sure better than staying up north and going through the floods and the bitter cold weather and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll get up there as early spring comes, and we'll see what goes. But oh boy, yeah. Anyway, let's see what the girls are doing. There's Ember. Ember, what are you doing? She'll find little beetles and she'll use her nose to push them, to get them to move, and she'll just follow them all over. Then we got Spirit. I don't know what Spirit's doing. These dogs don't starve. What is she? Just tasting things. Really strange. But, yeah. This is a very, very, very small LTVA compared to the massive ones up around Quartzsite. And, you know what? They don't have the crowds here and the obnoxious, loud music, bonfires and stuff that they have up in Quartzsite, where everyone circles like a wagon train going through Indian territory. Hey, what are you guys doing? It's starting to get windy again. So hopefully you guys can hear me. I think I'll end this so I don't have to fight the wind sound on the mic. But yeah, we've been having some huge moons, it seems, come up, and some beautiful sunsets. And I need to learn how to do some astrophotography, or whatever they call it, so I can get some really good pictures of the moon when I'm out here traveling. But yeah, another couple of months we'll be looking forward to going home. I got a ton of yard work waiting for me, and I better rest up, because that's gonna make my muscles sore. So anyway, once again, I don't know what she's digging at. Once again, Ember, Spirit, and I wish you all happy trails and woof woof. Talk to you later. Bye bye.